Okie dokie artichokey, let's get some games going. So, colorless ramp, or mono black ramp, mud ramp, whatever kind of rampiness ramp you want to call it. Historic. The point of this deck is to have early ramp with 4 Mind Stone and 4 Coldsteel Heart, new card from, Historic Anthologies. Ramp it into, like, Hedron Archive, so you can drop a Forsaken Monument, which doubles pretty much everything I have, because this produces colorless, this produces black mana, which doesn't really combo off with Forsaken Monument, but it does help us cast Extinction Event and Shadow's Verdict. Now, Shadow's Verdict, I was a little hesitant with, but after seeing some other streamers play this card, I'm convinced it's really friggin' good in Historic, which is why I'm playing Coldsteel Heart as opposed to, what's that other one? Guardian Idol, I think is what it's called. And if you're playing Forsaken Monument, sure, this is a nombo with it, but if you're dropping this, you're pretty much winning already. Especially when most of these produce colorless mana, so that will double this produces, and this produces colorless mana. And of course, our payoffs: 2 Ulamogs, 4 Ugin, the Spirit Dragon, 2 Ugin, the Ineffable, and 2 Golos, Tireless Pilgrim. And I'm playing Golos along with a singleton Cascading Cataracts. That way I can actually activate Golos' ability and hopefully drop all 3 of these at once. That would be sweet. The sideboard. Okay, well actually, let's back it up a little bit. So, the original deck had 4 Karn, the Great Creator in it, or 3 or 4 Karn, I forget which ones. And like 3 of these, just a bunch of 3-ofs. And then half of the sideboard here was dedicated for like one of artifacts that Karn could get. But that's just bad, I think. It makes sideboarding easy because you literally just go on to the next game. But when you're doing that, you're giving your opponent an advantage. So, got rid of the Karns and added 4 Thoughtseize for the control matchups, along with Thought Distortion for the control matchups, and another Ugin and Ulamog for extra threats. Also have another copy of Shadow's Verdict and Extinction Event for those aggressive and mid-rangey decks, along with the Heartless Act, just so I don't die early on. And of course Grafdigger's Cage, because, well, this is one of the best cards in Historic as well, shuts down a ton of decks. Not much else to say about it, so let's just get into some gameplay. Traditional Historic Ranked, yes. Gonna be playing 5 matches with this deck, depending on how quickly I win or lose. Of course, now I like doing 5. I think 5 is a good test. Nebraska Goths. Oh, and by the way, if you're watching this on YouTube, follow me on twitch.tv/ oh god, what am I? Joe Layton MTG on here, I think. This is bad. Let's mulligan. If this was a 2-mana ramp, I'd say this hand is great. It's not, but I'm still keeping. I think I'm bottoming the Ugin. Just gonna pray they're not too aggressive or a Thoughtseize deck. God, I don't even know what I want to play against. Aha! Mind Stone. Gonna play the Swamp so they don't suspect that I'm a colorless deck. Looks to be blue-white control. Which, if I can get a good start, I think is a decent matchup for me. Especially in the sideboard with access to what is it? Thought Distortion and Thoughtseize. And maybe a couple other threats, depending. I'm actually surprised they didn't censor this Mind Stone. And honestly, I should have played around it. Oh, a opponent. What are you doing? Just letting me ramp to my heart's content? Oh, and I get to cast this too. Don't mind if I do. Alright, what am I looking for? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm not gonna scry at the end of turn or my upkeep. I'd rather play the Forsaken Monument and then immediately activate. But something to consider, my opponent might have a counterspell. This could be either the draw 2 or the saw it coming. Crawling Barrens is good too. Crawling Barrens makes me want to hold on to this Forsaken Monument. I can just draw some cards. Yeah. I've got stuff to do with my mana, so I think it's correct to hold on to the Forsaken Monument. Yeah, they had the draw too, so that kind of sucks, but it's what's going to happen. Maybe it was correct to jam the Forsaken Monument, that way they didn't draw the 2 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I could have, well, they would just cast it out, but I could have Forsaken Monument, and no matter what happened, I still could have drawn a card with Mazemind Tome. So I'm gonna draw first. Alright, that's good. Put some counters on this. The second Forsaken Monument means I'm definitely gonna jam it this turn. That resolved. How scared am I now? 1, 2, 3, 4. I can activate Crawling Barrens. Yeah, let's do that. Let's hit him for 6, maybe. If they have Seal Away, it'll feel pretty bad, but not too many decks are actually playing Seal Away. And I can't cast out my Crawling Barrens. Yep, they had the Shark Typhoon. Because this is non-land, right? Oh, come on. Non-land permanent, yep. So now they have a blocker. Ugin is good. Ugin is real good. I think I'm just gonna cast myself an Ugin. And probably just get rid of 2 lands. I don't think I care about the shark. Do I care about this either? Yeah, I think I do. And I can still attack with my Crawling Barrens. Or I can just draw some cards. Alright, so they're going to counter it. That's fine. I still double Stone Rain them. Yeah, I'm just going to... 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, fire this up. They're going to chump block, but that's fine. Still don't think I'm scrying right now. I have plenty of mana. I could always just draw what I need, but I think my opponent's going to be conceding here pretty soon. It's going to be really hard to come back from this, I think. But it's possible. I've seen it happen. Oh, when did they do that? I didn't even notice. So I think I'm just firing this up. Yeah, I think I'll activate it again. If they haven't killed it yet, I don't think they're gonna kill it. If they do, I'll still draw a card with my tome. Okay. Activate it again. So they have a Tail's End, something I'm gonna have to consider when sideboarding here. Actually, do I even consider it? It's literally Thoughtseize in, Thought Distortion in, possibly these. So Extinction Event out, Shadow's Verdict out. What else do I want out? Is Golos even good? Definitely want Mazemind Tome for when the game goes long. What the hell? Whoa, 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 hold it. Twitch, why are we doing this? Hold it. Twitch, why are we doing this? Hold it. Twitch, why are we doing this? Hold on a second, Twitch is being stupid. Hold on a second, Twitch is being stupid. That's working. Hold on a second, Twitch is being stupid. That's working. Alright, I think I fixed it. Alright, I think I fixed it. Alright, well now I gotta go back to this. What am I doing? What am I doing? Now I gotta go back to this. What am I doing? I think Golos out, another Ulamog in. I think Golos out, another Ulamog in. Both of those out. I'm not sure. I'll do that. Running out of time and Twitch is being stupid. Because it's saying I'm streaming Master Chief Collection, but I'm definitely not. So I'll have to figure that out later on. Alright, well, back to this. Sure. Not exciting, but not the worst. Crawling Barrens is also really good in this matchup. Ugh. 8 mana Ugin, not what I want to see on turn 1. Got too many payoffs right now. Alright, so I'm going to start with Coldsteel Heart, because it comes into play tapped. In this way, if I draw something else later down the road, I could activate Mind Stone I could play Mind Stone and immediately activate it. I can start putting counters on my Crawling Barrens, but I think ramping is what I want to do. Either ramp or draw out a counter spell. If they counter my ramp, then I'm okay with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next turn I'll have enough for Ugin the Ineffable. Ineffable? I'm not sure. Which I might want to do. Oh, excuse me. So, if I jam the Ugin, they have a counter spell. That means they're not drawing 2 cards, and I have enough payoffs to where I think I'm okay with that. So I'm gonna jam the Ugin here. Though maybe I should have waited one more turn because of Censor. Censor is a counter spell I could easily play around. Okay, but they got that one instead. I'm okay with that. Means they're not drawing 2 cards. Next turn, I will attack with the Crawling Barrens. Oh, they have 2 cards now. Goddamn Ugin. Okay. Still gonna feel bad if they have a seal away. Which they don't, and they didn't draw 2 cards. So what are those? What's going on here? So I'm not gonna jam right now. I'm a bit confused of what these could be. Unless if they're, oh, what's it called? The board wipe. Doomscar. Opponent's passing pretty quickly. Or is it just 3 Doomscars? Is that what's going on here? Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and cast this and get rid of your 2 blue sources. And you're gonna counter my Ulamog, which is fine, but Essence Scatter. That's still fine. The correct thing to do is to activate Crawling Barrens, but the fun thing to do is to play Ugin. Dovin's Veto. I should probably just stop fooling around and kill my opponent already before I give him a chance to come out of this. Since I can't kill my opponent right now, I'm just gonna hit him for 6, play Mazemind Tome, and then draw a card. Did I play a land for turn? Maybe I'll draw now. Doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Interesting. One of them saw it coming. So it must just be a whole bunch of counter spells and that's it. I mean, sure, but unless you have unless you have Path to Exile, you're dead, opponent. Yep. Well, that was fun. A little unfortunate for my opponent there, but still fun for me. Alright, so that's 1 win for Colorless Ramp. So here I'm gonna do 1-0. Excellent. Interesting name. My opponent's going first. They're aggressive. This hand is bad, so mulligan. This hand's fine. I think I'm gonna bottom an Aether Hub. A lot of people don't like to bottom lands. I'm a huge fan of bottoming lands, because I'm greedy. Well, might get punished. Looks like we're playing in the mirror, which earlier I mentioned that I got rid of the Karn. But Karn is definitely the mirror breaker here. I should have let on Aether Hub, actually, now that I think about it. So, who can ramp faster? Also, this Ugin is not nearly as good as it should be. Kept on top. That's not good. Ugin is good, however. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I don't have enough for either cards in my hand. Ah, shoot. Yep. That's the mirror breaker right there. Don't know if I can come back from this. God damn. Let's see. What do I have here? That's actually good. Ugin's not good. Blast Zone could be good. Though it takes a few turns. Crawling Barrens takes a few turns, but could be good. God damn. Well, we'll play this, I guess. So yeah, 2 Blast Zones and 2 Crawling Barrens are like really the only things I got going for me.
Evil cannot withstand a righteous heart.
Yeah, I think I'll call your Forsaken Monument. Okay, so Twitch is back to normal, that's good. Oh yeah, Forsaken Monument still works, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Huh. I can cast Ulamog. But what am I exiling here? You still need to physically do that, right?
Do not ignore my draconic.
Alright.
Say hello to my little friend.
I think I'm getting rid of Karn. God, there's so many things I want to get rid of. That land was actually a good draw. That means now I can cast Ulamog, so I needed that. Ah, shoot. Forsaken Monument plus this is scary, so I'm thinking it's... And Karn can get pretty much anything. So you already got those two. Or at least this. Well, I'm definitely casting this, so that's happening. I just need to choose my targets. I'm open for suggestions, people. Ugin's gonna ultimate in 2 turns. So, and then you have a blocker anyway. This could be wrong. But there's 4 powerful things on the battlefield right now that I need to get rid of.
Not every fight can end in victory.
But at least now I have access to my mana rocks. Yeah, it's a bit awkward. Suppose the only thing that really hurts me is... Okay, Extinction Event hurts.
My flames burn beyond perception.
So Ugin can ultimate next turn, but I'm gonna activate my Ugin on theirs to keep it in check. This Guardian Idol is annoying. It's gonna... Extinction Event's not good. I can do both of these, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I can do both. I suppose I am gaining life with every colorless spell I cast, so Guardian Idol isn't as bad. This was tapped wrong, maybe?
I will destroy if I must.
Next turn, I'm definitely drawing some cards with its archive. If these were Guardian Idols, I would definitely be in a better spot, but I still think Coldsteel Heart is better than Guardian Idol overall. It helps me in the aggressive matchups. Well, it helps me in every single other deck, is what I'm trying to get at. What? Opponent, it doesn't work that way. Well, I think I'm about to steal the first game. So I've got that going for me. Let's draw some cards, though. So opponent thought that Ugin's Minus exiled everything with CMC X or less, but it's everything with a color that's X or less. Well, I'll pass on that. Wow, stole game one. Okay. So, in the mirror, our opponent's gonna say shame concede. I don't blame them. I mean, I feel kind of bad, but you should, if you're gonna play a deck, you should probably know how your cards work. And just saying, opponent was definitely favored in the second game. That card's a pain in the butt. So, colorless ramp. 2-0. So how's everyone doing? How's your day going? Oh, shut up, I don't care. Game's about to start. Ah, yes, the classic Ugin versus Nicol Bolas. If they're playing an aggressive deck, this is good, but if they're not... Oh, this is not good either. But it's got Crawling Barrens, how bad can it be? Do I go to 5? In the dark. You know what? I think I'm going to keep this. Every now and then, keeping a hand with a bunch of lands works. Because you just draw all your good stuff. I don't really have that kind of luck, but we'll see. Aha! I had a feeling they'd be a slow deck. I could be anything still. The fact that they have this, which means, like, they've won some sort of tournament or something, in their nickel bolas led me to believe that they were going to be some sort of slow deck. Gotta pick up on the little things, chat. The littlest of littles. So next turn, I'll play Crawling Barrens and put some counters on it. I can still conceal what I am by playing this, but I think this is the correct play. And depending on what they do, I may or may not play Golos. Most likely won't. Second Shark Typhoon, okay. So they have a blocker. I want them to tap out so I can play my Golos, but at the same time, if they're tapping out for something, it's probably really good. So you shocked that in. What does that mean? Not settle the wreckage, there's no way. I'll play around Censor at least. Wow, they're actually playing Seal Away. Holy crap. Let's go to, oh god, I can't see my other monitor. Let's go to MTG Goldfish. And let's check out some historic decks. How many of the blue-white control decks are playing Seal Away? Let's see, this one is 2 Baffling Ends, and that's it. This other one is also 2 Baffling Ends, so I just queued into the one person on MTG Arena who's playing Seal Away. Wow, punished. I mean, I'm not under a ton of pressure. I could tick... Alright. So, end of turn, I'm going to tick up Blast Zone to 2. That way I have the potential to blow up the Seal Away and get back my Crawling Barrens. Also, have I drawn any spells? I haven't, right? It's just been a bunch of lands? Jesus Christ. You see what I mean? Keep a hand with a bunch of land, you still get punished. Do I blow up the Blast Zone now? I think the answer is no. I could jam the Golos, but it's definitely getting countered. Holy crap! Probably just have a kill spell though. And if they do have a kill spells, or I can actually get Crawling Barrens. Yes, I'll do that instead. I'm also going to take a page out of my other opponent's book, tap the Blast Zone so I don't have to have priority. Fuck. We'll probably better that they blow that up as opposed to the Crawling Barrens. If they don't have a kill spell for this Golos, I'm going to be very upset. Okay, there we go.
You know what? I'm not.
You know, since they took that, I bet you $100 they have another Seal Away in their hand. But with 4 lands in my hand, I don't think I can realistically play around that. Can I draw a single spell, please? Just one. Alright, well, let's see about hitting this Teferi. Man, I wish Crawling Barrens had Vigilance. Seal me away, baby. No? Alright. Seal me away now. No? Alright. Just draw a bunch of cards. See if I care.
Keep up the pace.
You know, now they have Castle Ardenvale, so they have plenty of blockers. But pretty soon here, I'll be able to cast pretty much anything in my deck. So I've got that going for me. Opponent, you should definitely make a token and then untap your lands. Though I don't think it really matters in this position. All right. All I need is to resolve one of my big payoffs. I want to draw some cards, but I think it's correct to... well, no, I should have drawn cards, actually. That was a mistake. Because even if they don't have another Seal Away... Cast out. I'm gonna cast out my Hedron Archive. So yeah, definitely should have drawn some cards. But of note, they tap their 2 castles.
You're not going to win this.
Putting Teferi down to 1 is pretty good at least. But they're still drawing a ton of cards. Yep. Hello to everyone who is now watching. Got a few more viewers than before. Well, there's Ugin. How much do you want to bet that this is gonna resolve? I'm willing to bet that it's not gonna resolve, but I'm gonna jam anyway. Because attacking doesn't do anything, they have a blocker. Not doing anything doesn't do anything. Literally. I'm gonna concede pretty soon here. Don't think I can win from this position.
You need to move quickly.
I was just about to say if they drop Castle Vantress, I'm gonna concede instantly, so... well, I'll take one more draw. I'll take one more. If I have Ulamog, I might still be in it. Nope. Alright, game 2. Thoughtseize in. Thought Distortion in. And before I did another Ulamog, Extinction Event out. Shadow's Verdict out. Golos out. Do I want the other Ugin? What do I get rid of? What do I get rid of? Hedron Archive, maybe? No, I can see get rid of Coldsteel Heart. No, I still have Thought Distortion. The other Ugin's probably just not necessary, especially on the play. I'd rather keep my ramp. Oh, you know what? I need to do a little bit of something else. I need to let my YouTube audience know that I'm live. Which, if you're watching and you're not subscribed to my channel, youtube.com/Sanctor, I will put everything that I do here on there. Sucks that I can't, my what you call it, my webcam is on my second monitor, but it's like right in an area where I can't quite see everything. There we go. Opponents sure taking their time sideboarding. Okay, here we go. I'll take the play, please. Not the best, but not the worst. Am I Thoughtseizing turn 1? I think so. I'm actually a fan of Thoughtseizing on turn 2. But since I have this Mind Stone, I want to play that on turn 2. Turn 3 Thoughtseize means they can counterspell. And if I draw something else, I'd rather do that. So definitely turn 1 Thoughtseize. Oh god, is that a pig? Oh god, no. Turn to something else, please. That's better. Hell is that anyway? Oh, don't you dare look at me with those freaky eyes. Opponent, are you there? Can I play some magic, please? Are you gonna concede like my other opponent? Is it me? Is it my internet? I think I'm still good. They look good. So opponent probably lost connection or something. Had to go off and do something. Man, that's 2 games where we play game 1, then the rest of the games don't get played at all. Potentially. The opponent could come back from this. Okay. Okay. So normally I do 5 games to test out a deck. I think I'll do 6 with this one. So I'm gonna go over here and 3-0 that. Maybe you shouldn't. No, it should be still 2-0 because even though I played 3 matches, I've only played what, like 4 games, 3 games, something like that. Wow, this hand is crap. I'm gonna mulligan. Wow, this hand is crap. I'm gonna mulligan. But then again, they're playing Gigantha, Extinct. Nah, I'm gonna. Come on. Alright, I'll keep this at least. Put that on the bottom. Blast Zone could be really good. So I'll keep both Blast Zones. Opponent's most likely playing Sacrifice. That's what it looks like. And I'm playing Mono Black. Opponent, play around that. Yep. Okay. Ugh, no. I'm not going to play the Blast Zone just because even if that's the only card on the battlefield, it still gives me priority. It's freaking annoying. So next turn, if I don't draw anything, I'll play Blast Zone, put a counter on it. Turn after that, Forsaken Monument. Turn after that, Ugin, and cross my fingers I will actually survive long enough to do so. Golos is good, but still not good enough. Oh, they're gonna have Collected Company, aren't they? This Dreadhorde Butcher is getting to the point where even if I do... Oh, God. Yeah. I need Shadow's Verdict. Okay. Oh, I didn't put a counter on it. It doesn't matter, honestly. Am I dead? Yeah, because you attack me, then you sacrifice 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I'm dead. Well, I can play Golos and block, but then how do I win? I'll play the Golos, see what happens. Get another Radiant Fountain. Buffer my life total a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Activate. 1, 2, 3, 4. Split land. So yeah, not even Cascading Cataracts is good here. Nine out of 10 times Golos gets Cascading Cataracts, but if I play a land on my next turn, if I even survive... Oh, they didn't even... They don't have Coco? They just shocked themselves to bluff it? I mean, well... I couldn't play around it no matter what. So either opponent punted, like I did. They should have 2 counters on it. Not like it really matters, though. Or they just don't have it. If they attack, what am I blocking here? Probably a Mayhem Devil. Okay. Interesting play. Let's see if it pays off for them. Right to the bottom is good. I mean, I'm still pretty dead. Does that keep me alive? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can play Forsaken Monument, activate Crawling Barrens, but I still can't block. That leaves me dead. I have to draw a card with Mazemind Tome and hope that it's a board wipe. Yep, hit me. Activate Crawling Barrens, block there, still dead. Alright, game 2. So, Extinction Event in, Shadow's Verdict, very in. Grafdigger's Cage, probably in. Heartless Act also. The rest of these, not so much. Mazemind Tome out, too slow. At least a Ulamog because it's slow. Actually, I think I get rid of both Ulamogs. Hedron Archive is probably too slow. Both of them are probably too slow. Do something like this. Maybe a Coward split this. Nope, well, was gonna take a drink of my water, but I guess I'll just play the next game. Oh, man. And they're probably gonna have Thoughtseize. Shadow's Verdict is real good, but if they Thoughtseize this away, the rest of my hand doesn't do anything. Screw it. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it. And I'm going to cross my fingers and toes, and we'll go from there. I have 2 black sources, 3 if I have another artifact. You got ramp into my payoffs. Witch's Oven, deal. You can have that. I actually do kind of think there should be 4 Shadow's Verdict in the main. Especially with, oh, what's that 2-man art? Coldsteel Heart. So didn't draw any early ramp, which is a bit awkward, but they're not super aggressive right now. I do want them to play more things, though. Actually, I suppose that's good enough for me. Unfortunately, Dreadhorde Butcher's gonna hit me for 3 next turn, and then when I Shadow's Verdict, they'll sacrifice it, dealing 4. So I am gonna be taking a lot of damage this turn. Oh, that sucks. Not the end of the world, but it still sucks. Mayhem Devil's a good one to get rid of, but I'm still going to be taking a ton of damage here. Alright, so... do I want to use both of these for the black mana? I think I'd take a Pain. Or I'll have the auto tapper do it. Okay, so now they have only 3 cards in hand. Ah, come on, what happens to Dreadhorde Butcher? Great. Ugin can kill that, but then it just kills my Ugin. I can make a blocker. It's risky, but I think I make a blocker.
Will guide you towards victory. Secrets manifest before you.
Maybe it was right to actually just kill it and take the 2 damage, or have my Ugin die. Because a single removal spell actually kills me. Didn't take that into consideration. But the only real removal spell they should have is a Braid, and they've already used one of them. If they have claimed the Firstborn, then they're wrong to have that in the deck in the first place. And I can't think of anything else that they might have. But I really wanted this Ugin to survive to guarantee play one of these ones. Oh, come on, are you serious? Just tank, kill you. What? What? Oh wait, no, they wouldn't kill me. I'd be put down to 1. But still. Deal. Deal-a-reno. Alright, so I definitely didn't calculate. I did my math wrong. Oh, great. Roast Rider, sure. Roast Rider's fine. I could plus the Ugin to put some loyalty counters on it. Actually, yeah, that is what I'm going to do, because they could just sacrifice it in response. Friggin' Dreadhorde Butcher. I need to gain some life. So you're gonna sacrifice that in response and hit me for 2. Or you could hit me, or you could hit Ugin. Hit Ugin stops it from ultimating. Hit me leaves me dead to a few things. But I think this Grafdigger's Cage is going to be the nail in the coffin. Because I now have Blast Zone and Crawling Barrens to protect me. Ugin's potentially going to ultimate next turn. Cauldron Familiar, sure. Oh, God. Yeah. So you blow that up. You sacrifice it. You sacrifice to bring it back. Put me down to 1. I'm still in this though, right? I should have blown that up in response, maybe? Alright, so if I activate that in response... You sacrifice it. No, I can't do it because then I'll be dead. I'll start with that one. Then we'll do this. That's not very good. But opponent is still gonna concede. Wow, that was just bad. Okay. What do I want? I think I just leave it the same. Alright, I'll keep this. Forgot that I had followers only mode enabled for the chat, but now I have it so that anyone can talk. So if you're not followed, you should definitely follow, but go ahead and chat if you'd like. So this is definitely awkward. They have a 1 and 2. Extinction Event can do one or the other. And I really want to get rid of this Dreadhorde Butcher. So as much as I would like to just ramp a bunch, I think it's correct to just kill the Butcher. Now they have Cat Oven. So I'm still gonna take 3 from the... Oh, actually... Now my opponent has a choice. Deal 3 damage to me, or... Okay. So they're gonna do that. That's probably the smart thing to do. Even. So... Exile that. So next turn I'll have 5 mana here. 5... So I can play all 3 of these next turn. God damn it, Dreadhorde Butcher. Start with this. Then with this. Then with this. So... I can cast anything next turn. But I honestly don't know what I want to draw. I think I'm gonna draw with my Hedron Archive though. I have a 6% chance to draw Shadow's Verdict. God damn. Well, I'm gonna draw my Mind Stone then. where's my Ugin? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Play this for the turn 7. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Activate. So I can still Grafdigger's Cage plus Crawling Barrens. But I still need that Crawling Barrens to play Ugin. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. You're gonna play this 3. Then you sacrifice that. 2, 1, 0. Okay, so I'm definitely not casting Ugin next turn. They probably have a collected company too. So 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Then you sacrifice that, killing me. Block there. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. That still kills me. So I have to block the Butcher. Now I only have 7 mana for the Ugin. So I need a Shadow's Verdict, and I need it now. Okay. Now I don't think I can... Well, no, Shadow's Verdict still gets me out of this, and that's not it. Blast Zone for 1. Kill both of those. Still dead to those. Ifnir Deadlands, kill that, still dead. Alright. Yep, still dead. Well, that sucks. But that is one of the reasons why I think there should be 4 Shadow's Verdict in the main. I think I have 2 Shadow's Verdict, 4 of the other one. I think that should be reversed. But I'm going to continue to play, yeah, 3 and 1. Alright. Luris. This Extinction Event's gonna be pretty decent. Alright, so they're on like... Oh, come on. I can't catch a break. Followed by this one. Got the good old Thoughtseize bug and still punished. Ugin could be good though. What I really needed was a land. So definitely going to be scrying for lands here. Funny enough, not under a ton of pressure. Jeez Louise. 52% chance to draw a land. Can I do it? There we go. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm still scrying for a land. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Draw a land. I can cast Ugin next turn, assuming there's no more Thoughtseize. That's a good one. That's a good one, yeah. Come on, untapped land. Oh no, not like this. Oh, thank God we got there. Alright, just casually drop Ugin and -3. Oh yes, opponent. Give me your tears. I love the taste of it.
You are too dangerous to roam.
The third Dreadhorde Arcanist. Cool, cool. Alright, so. Extinction Event, Shadow's Verdict in. Heartless Act in. Mazemind Tome out. Single Ulamog out. I don't think I want any Grafdigger's Cage actually. So, well, Ulamog's not terrible because they're not super aggressive. But they will have like kill spells and all that good stuff. I'm sure they'll have some number of abrades. Alright. Not the best in the world, but against a Thoughtseize deck, you really shouldn't mulligan if you can help it. Oh, I was looking at non-land. So, before it wasn't quite 50%, but still. Alright. Crocs, you say? Croc's a bug. Opponent not doing much of anything. It's really good for me. What's the graveyard look like? 4 cards. Ah, dang it. Thoughtseize. Take a monument. Rats. They saw it, chat. They saw the line. Take the card that kills them. That's annoying. It's annoying, and I think it might be wrong. I think it's correct to let me play the Forsaken Monument, and then you killed that. Well, I have 2 of them, so it could go either way. I probably had the Abrade for the other one, but I'm gonna just discard that instead. Am I killing Croxa? Yeah, I gotta. I just gotta. So I think the upside is greater if I have the Forsaken Monument on the battlefield. Because I still need 2 more lands, not including the one from Golos, to actually activate it. Really don't care about the Stitcher Supplier. I care more about their 2-drops. So use my mana, put Blast Zone to 2. I still have enough mana to cast anything I want. Oh, never mind. Shit. Oh, Extinction Event. You have 6 cards. You can Croxa, so yeah, I guess I'll get rid of those. Opponent's gonna Croxa and make me discard it anyway. That's rough. Holy crap. Discard a non-land card. Loses 3 life, so I'm dead. Well, I could sacrifice another land to kill the Loris, I suppose. But you just bring the Croxa back anyway. Ah. I'm in trouble. So I'm going to stop on combat. So right now, and blow this up. Destroy another one of my lands. Just stone raiding myself consistently. Oh, man! Why couldn't I have just one more? That's not good. Okay, Radiant Fountain's a good draw. Really good draw. Gains me life. Allows me to cast Ugin. Not going to destroy the young Pyromancer because any instant just wrecks me.
Lies beyond vision.
Also, I don't really want to put many cards back in the graveyard.
Wise.
I say as I put a card into the graveyard.
Ether itself serves me.
Hopefully this is where I can turn the corner. And unfortunately well, I don't have to keep a non-land card in my hand, but I probably should for Kroxa.
The fabric of the multiverse obeys.
That's a good one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I don't even want to... not yet. Oh, nope, not yet. I don't even want to crack this Mind Stone, because if this dies, I'd rather just cast the Ugin. Alright, Blast Zone.
Secrets manifest before you.
I don't want to speak too soon, but I might be back in this. Okay.
Truth lies beyond vision.
So now I want to sacrifice this. Mm-hmm. So now you're gonna bring back Kroxa, put me to 2. But if that's all you have, I think I win. Gonna destroy that, but I think it's fine. Two, 4, 6, 8. Not lethal yet.
Ether itself serves me.
Don't Kroxa me again, please. Hey, thanks. I need all the luck I can get right now. Oh, come on! I was right there! Oh, man, that's rough. Okay. So. What do I do? I think I just run it back. Thoughtseize deck. I'm gonna keep it. They're not super aggressive, and if they somehow don't have a Thoughtseize, then this hand does stuff. Also, Scavenger Grounds is good. Oh, you've hit me with your 1/1. I don't think I can go on. Ah, shit. Oh, you're gonna duress me. Is that what you're gonna do? I can activate Scavenger Grounds in response, but I don't think that's a winning play. So you're gonna duress me, you're gonna take probably Forsaken Monument, even though you should take the Ugin. Oh, yikes. Where's my Grafdigger's cages? Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's pretty decent. I like it. But, get my ass kicked here. Alright, yep, they took the Ugin. That's a smart thing to do. Ooh la la. Ooh la la. Don't mind if I do. Actually, do I wait? That can't be right. Alright, so next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the Forsaken Monument. 1, 2, that doesn't do it. 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can only cast one of these next turn. I'm very confident it's going to be this Forsaken Monument. Even though I'm willing to bet money they have the Abrade or Bedevil in their hand. Yikes. Alright, well now I get to do Forsaken Monument plus the Mind Stone if I tap correctly. Gain me some life at the same time. Yeah, I don't know how much of the last game you caught, but I was getting my ass kicked pretty early on. Managed to just turn the corner. I was one turn away from winning, and they had a good string of draws to just barely squeak it out. It looks like we're going to have a similar issue here. I'm starting to come back from this. Do I sacrifice the Scavenging Grounds? They don't really have anything super duper cool. So I think I'm just going to ramp and gain some life here. I'm not going to draw a card yet because they have ways to discard. Alright, now they have lures. Need another board wipe. Let's draw some cards. That's a board wipe. I don't know if it's the right one. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I have a lot of mana, so let's just draw a ton of cards. That's odd. Those are odd. You still keep the young Pyromancer, which is annoying. They can go wide. But I think I have to kill that Lurrus. Here, I think it's Cascading Cataracts, so I can start activating him. And do that. So I can either activate Scavenging Grounds or draw a card. He's playing a red-black graveyard-style deck. Oh, that's not good. With cards like Young Pyromancer and other goodies. It's a graveyard deck, pretty much. And still not worth exiling. Ugin is decent. Creates blockers. I'm gonna run out this second Forsaken Monument, even though it's legendary, just to gain 2 life. And what the hell, I'll play out my land too. Oh, I can also... No, I can't. Because I tapped my lands incorrectly. Dang it. If I had paid more attention and tapped correctly, I could have activated the Deadlands to kill the Pyromancer. Alright, now I may... Okay, never mind. Sweet, got there. Turn the corner and we're good to go. Alright, so I said that I would play 6 games with this because match 2 and 3 were lame. So that's exactly what I'll do. And I'll leave this at 3 and 1. Alright, so last one with this deck before moving on. Wow, this hand is awful. Let's mulligan. This hand's not that great either. But if they're playing a slow deck, then it'll be fine. Play the plains to conceal what I'm doing. Probably even do the Deadlands next to still conceal what I'm doing here. Oh, they're playing an aggressive deck. How wonderful. Probably taking the monument. Taking Golos instead. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, Death Shadow seems pretty good against me. Next turn, I will cast the Forsaken Monument. No, I won't. Well, I need a board wipe here, so 1, 2, 3. So I can't really draw a card in case if I draw Shadow's Verdict. That is not it. So, end of turn, draw a card with Mazemind Tome. On my upkeep, scry. Looking for one of these two right here. Extinction Event or Shadow's Verdict. Interesting build of Death Shadow. One, two, three, four, five, six. Not good enough. That kills that. Still not good enough. Block there. Take lethal. I can still draw out of it. Whoops. Whoops. That's not what I wanted. Blast Zone actually works, though. Can I do both? No, I can't. Alright, Blast Zone seems really good. Hell, I wasn't playing around that. Alright, let's blow you up. I don't think I'm gonna scry. Well, I'll put a stop here just in case. Depends on what they play. Scrap Heat Scrounger. No, I think I'm still just drawing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can play both of these. Play both of those. Draw at the end of turn, and then scry looking for another land, and I can cast Ugin. The Ugin might not be good enough. Oh boy. 43% chance to draw a land. Actually, more than that. Extinction Event works. Oh, this game is stupid sometimes. Opponent getting unlucky too, not drawing many lands. Ah, dang it. Alright, I'll take a Golos. Two, three, four, five. Activate. 1, 2. So I can still draw with the Mind Stone. Those are some good hits. Good enough for my opponent to concede. There we go. Alright, Death Shadow. What the hell do I want? Shadow's Verdict, Extinction Event definitely. Probably Heartless Act as well. I don't think I want anything else. Grafdigger's Cage is not good. They're not really a graveyard deck. They have some graveyard stuff, but not enough to consider it, I think. Mazemind Tome was good there, but that was the exception as opposed to the rule. I think I cut an Ulamog because it's going to be too slow. Do something like that. This is fine. Not the best, but fine. Oh, they're playing Esper. And they do have more graveyard stuff than I was expecting. I still don't think it's enough to where I want to play Grafdigger's Cage, though. Because this is the kind of deck where I need, like, mass removal, and all my mass removal is except for Blast Zone Exiles. Yep, there's the dress I was worried about. Really, taking that instead of my ramp. Oh, that's a good one. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if I draw an Ugin next turn, I'm in good shape. So Extinction Event gets rid of both of those, which is good. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14. I have like a 22% chance to draw something good. Oh, less than that now. That's not what I wanted. Tap those two, draw 2 cards. 1, 2, 3, not good enough, so I can only draw 1 card. Yep. Alright. I still don't think I want Grafdigger's Cage, especially on the play now. Yeah, I was on the draw, which is always bad against an aggressive deck. This is hilarious, so I'm actually gonna keep it, even though it's probably bad. Oh, man. Stop taking my toys away, opponent. Just concede. Just do it. One time their hand is full of discard spells. Do you have another one? No. As much as I don't want to, I think I'm supposed to Shadow's Verdict on turn 5 no matter what they do, even if it is just a 1-for-1. Oh, and just like before, drawing nothing but lands. I mean, I do have a lot of lands, I'll admit. But this is ridiculous. Come on! Cut it out! Stop taking my shit! Well, I'm tired of taking damage, so I'm just gonna go ahead and kill that. Oh, I can't. Whatever. Can't I? Black, black. Yeah, I can. Why was you telling me I couldn't? Yeah, I'm just gonna do it. Get rid of Scrap Heap Scrounger. does a similar thing. It can come out of the graveyard easier, and it's more power, so it just makes more sense. Maybe I should have waited one more turn. Am I at 8 mana yet? Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Next turn I will be, though. Hopefully, 1, I will survive this turn. I think I will. More importantly, 2, they don't have another discard spell. Don't do it, opponent. Have a heart. Yes! Yes! Ugin, -4. Oh, they're like 4 color. Probably have some sort of reanimate spell. Nope. Wow, okay. So, this deck is awesome. Alright, well, let's go back to the actual deck list. When I get here, nothing. Alright, so Colorless ramp. I technically went, oops, that's not what I wanted. Stop it, I want to edit the name. God damn it. I technically went 5-1, but 2 of those matches was only 1 game before some shenanigans happened, so I'm going to chalk it to 4-1. Very respectable, very good. I still think I want more Shadow's Verdict. I can get to double black pretty consistently. Oh, it's only... So I'm thinking I'm going to switch it up and do something like that. It could also be correct to do 3-3, because there's a lot of aggressive decks out there, or maybe even 4 of these. But I'm going to try it like this and see how that works in future games. But yeah, the deck is sweet. Highly recommend playing it. And yeah, let's move on to the next one.